6 months on YouTube doesn't sound like much, but it's been one of the steepest learning curves of my life. I've been posting consistently for half a year now, and I wanted to take a moment to pause and reflect. Partly because I like documenting my journey, this is my version of public journaling, and partly because some of you might be a step or two behind me, thinking of starting your own channel. Or maybe you are just curious about understanding the creators you already watch. If that's you, consider this an honest look at the early stage. If you are new here, my name is Caner. I've been living in the Netherlands since 2014. I work a 9-to-5 corporate job. And on this channel, I share my global living and travel experiences, along with moments from my life here in the Netherlands. So, let's get into it. Let's start with what those first 6 months actually looked like. The beginning was exciting, but also much harder than I expected. Not emotionally, but technically. I didn't have the skills I needed, so my main goal was simply to learn and improve as much as I could. Filming, storytelling, editing, understanding how YouTube works. Every part was new. Each video took me around 15 to 20 hours to film, edit, and post. Most of that time was spent on editing, or rather, learning while editing. Every time I wanted to blur something or animate something, I had to stop, research it, watch tutorials, and try it 5 times. The good news is, it gets faster. You build muscle memory. When I look at my early videos now, I honestly feel embarrassed. They're rough, like what was I even thinking when I uploaded them? But that's part of the process. Putting myself out there, learning from mistakes, and trying to make each video a little better. That's how I can now see clear progress. Hopefully 6 months from now, I will say the same thing about the videos I'm posting today. One thing became clear early on. If you don't enjoy the process, you will quit. There are no shortcuts in the beginning. Thankfully, I realized I actually enjoy editing. I can get lost in it for hours. And that's what's kept me going. So lesson 1, you have to love the doing, not just the idea of being a YouTuber. Now, something I didn't expect was how different it feels to be a creator while still working a 9-to-5. Even though YouTube hasn't changed my life in the dramatic clickbait sense, it's definitely added something meaningful to it. My corporate job is structured, and that is fine, but YouTube became my creative outlet. It brings color and energy into my week. It's refreshing to build something that's personal, something that's mine, not my employer's project, not part of a company initiative, just mine. A space to experiment with storytelling, visuals, and ideas. And in a weird way, having a 9-to-5 is stabilizing. There is no pressure on YouTube to prove itself instantly. I can build this slowly and deliberately. Another thing I realized early on, and it's advice I've heard from other creators too, is the benefit of keeping your growth quiet at the start. I realized I didn't want to announce the channel widely, not to friends and not on social media. Some people close to me have found it organically, which is great, but I haven't officially launched it. The reason is simple. I didn't want viewers out of sympathy or loyalty. I wanted genuine signal, not favors or surface level support. And I wanted feedback from people who actually understand the platform, not casual opinions. My goal was to build an audience of people who choose to be here, not people who feel obligated. This quiet stage has been really helpful. It's giving me room to experiment without the pressure of everyone I know is watching. And I also trust the algorithm to find the right audience organically as the channel grows. Alright, so let's talk about the numbers. and what they are really teaching me. After 6 months, I reached around 250 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you. And just over 2,300 watch hours. For a beginner channel with no social media promotion and not enough skills, I'm honestly happy with that. Interestingly, a big portion of those watch hours came from just 2 videos, both about my life reflections in the Netherlands. The algorithm is basically tapping me on the shoulder, saying, "Hey, make more Netherlands content." And I get it. It performs and people enjoy it. I could probably grow the channel faster if I doubled down on what's working and posted more related content. But here's the reality. I don't want to become the Netherlands guy. I live here and I will keep sharing life here, but my real passion is travel and global living. That might mean slower growth on YouTube, but it also means authentic growth. I want to build a channel that still makes sense to me 5 years from now, not one that just chases early traction. The best part, though, hasn't been numbers. It's been people. The first time strangers commented, subscribed, and came back to watch another video, that was a real moment. That's when it stopped feeling like I was uploading and started feeling like I was connecting. That was one of the biggest highlights of these first 6 months. Of course, not every comment is positive. You will also get the occasional harsh or unnecessary one, often from people who've probably never learned how to give constructive feedback. It's important to listen to real feedback and keep improving. But at the same time, just know that not every comment deserves your energy. And the good news is, as your content improves and your community grows, those negative voices get quieter, and often your audience ends up taking care of them for you. I should also mention, once you have a YouTube channel, you start getting tons of messages from SEO experts offering to optimize your channel. Now, I do use tools like vidIQ for titles and keywords, but honestly, I don't think those are the magic formula. My best performing videos weren't the most optimized at all. They were the most authentic. They shared personal experiences and viewpoints that people actually connected with. Looking ahead, the next 6 months are all about focus and direction. My main goal is to reach the monetization requirements. Not for the money, because realistically, ad revenue at the start is small, but for what it represents. It's a milestone. It means I've built something consistent, engaging, and long-form enough to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program, which means reaching 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Content-wise, I will keep creating some Netherlands videos. It's my home base. But the heart of this channel will stay focused on travel and global living. With that, I will be in Canada in December, with videos coming from Calgary, Banff, Toronto, and the Blue Mountains. Early next year, there will be more content from both the Netherlands and Spain, and hopefully some Eastern European adventures too. The bigger shift going forward will be towards more intentional storytelling. Not just where I go, but why I go, what it means, and what someone watching can take away from it. I want tighter storytelling, better pacing, and a deeper connection with the audience. So, to wrap this up, 6 months in, I've learned a lot, and I know there's still so much to learn. But the most important thing, I'm still enjoying the process. I'm genuinely curious to see how different this video will feel when I sit down to record the 12-month reflection. If you're early in your own YouTube journey, thinking about starting, or simply curious about understanding the creators you watch, I hope this gives you a real snapshot of what the beginning looks like behind the scenes. If you made it this far, hit subscribe so we can grow through this together. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.